Hey, Mike.
What's up, man?
I am super excited about this.
Why?
This is a 2014 bottle of Aurora by Night Shift Brewing.
Over 4 years old.
Oh my God, you're right. 4 years old.
Over.
Because today is November 21st, 2018, the day before Thanksgiving. 2 days ago, I was going through my cellar and I saw a bunch of, I have my Night Shift bottles lined up, like a militant by Barrel Society age. In a row. It goes 2014, 2015, 2016, and so on and so on. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm like, we've been saying, like, I think we started like a couple of years, like a year or two ago. We did like one of the first ones. I think it was Krakatoa, and we said we're gonna start reviewing all the old cellar ones. That never happened. So I was like, you know what? I grabbed the bottle, put it in the fridge. I said we're gonna do it because they released an email. They sent an email. They didn't send it out for the 2014 ones yet. I don't believe. They sent out for the 2014 ones, and they basically said, here's what you can do with them. Drink them now, drink within 6 months. You can keep aging them, which I thought was really cool. And a lot of the sour ones, they said, put in the fridge for 24 hours. So I was like, all right, well, up to 24 hours. And I said, okay, let's just put it in the fridge. And then Mike comes over and we say, hey, we're going to review this. So, yeah, we have Night Shift's Aurora. Their wild ale blend, dry hop with Nelson Sauvin. This is 8%. It was bottled on February 10th, 2014. What are you going to say?
That's literally 4 years and 10 months ago. Mm-hmm. Well, 9 months ago.
Pouring the fiery color of sunrise, our Aurora is the energetic collision of various barrel-aged beers that together create a wild symphony of flavors, with citrusy hints of marmalade, eucalyptus, peach, and white grape. Aurora will burst with bright flavor now or develop complex brandy and cereal accents over time. It's a blazing spectacle to behold. We encourage you to enjoy this beer slowly from a stem glass today or a few years from now because its flavors will mature and develop over time. Aurora could age quite well comfortably in a cool, dark cellar. Share the night. Cheers. And we have, unfortunately, one half of Night Shift's 2014 Barrel Society Tekus glass. I don't know if I broke the other one. I don't think I did. I think someone else did.
Wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you. And we have another Tekus glass. So I have every single 2014 except Supernova. I got 2 bottles of each, and I drank one of each except Supernova. That was so fucking good. I drank both bottles probably the same year, I think.
Ready?
Pop it.
Look at that.
Whoa!
Jesus.
I thought you were like, look at that.
Well, because it was because of the vapors. Wow. Pulled it, and then I didn't say shit.
So yeah, this label is now drenched. Anyways. So for those that don't know, though, Mike's obviously wearing a Night Shift Barrel Society 2015 sweatshirt.
This wasn't planned, by the way.
I actually had my 2015 hoodie on too, and I changed it earlier, and it would have been really funny if we did this. Actually, we probably should have both wore the hoodies because, or I should have worn my 2014. Actually, Moss ate the stomach this whole set.
I like the 2015, and my 2015 looked different.
Yeah, I know. My 2015, I actually like my 2015 a lot better than yours.
Yeah, yours is a better color.
Yeah, so like the stress, like the stress maroon. Yours is just maroon.
Yeah, yours looks better for sure.
Yeah,
whatever.
But yeah, what does this beer look? Oh no, what I was gonna say was, for those that don't know, the Barrel Society is now ended. Well, it's not ended. They're still doing it. It's just not something that you pay for, and you just have to sign up for a mailing list, and you can still get some.
So you get the beer for free?
Yes. So sign up for the mailing list, and you get beers for free. Just go to Night Shift and tell them Nerdsense sent you.
No, it used to be like a club. Now it's you basically you put in a request for one. You can get them later.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which still is I like the concept. Like that you can kind of reserve a beer, you know what I mean?
I guess, yeah.
And you can go whenever you want and get it without paying for it. But we still pay for it. But
you don't pay for it in advance, like a year in advance.
Right, and everyone else can get it. It's fine. This is, I don't know what the head on Mike's beer was pretty crazy. The head on this beer is very very white, khaki-ish white, light khaki white.
It's a off-white color, but quickly dissipates.
Yeah, the color though is a lovely Look at this.
A rose amber kind of.
Well, I'm looking up in that, and I'm gonna do this. It's like a burnt
amber, burnt orange.
Burnt orange. It actually looks so much better in that. It just.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get an actual light that just shines on that.
We can do that. But do you have the one that you used to keep on the floor down here?
Oh yeah, that one never works though.
Yeah. So got a nose.
Reed, stop testing us. It smells super sour.
Very sour, but it's a strong malty sweetness as well.
A little bit of vinegar.
A little bit. It's an older beer.
Yeah, of course.
It definitely aged past its time,
yeah.
I think.
And like I said on the description, it was after the aging date, it's probably going to get a little bit more bready and brandy characters. So we're going to see what happens with this.
It definitely has that booziness to it.
Yeah. And it says dry hop with Nelson. So the Nelson, fresh Nelson, not 4-year-old Nelson, is going to get you that white wine character type hop flavor.
That white grape kind of stringency kind of, yeah. It's good stuff, especially with a Citra and stuff. Yeah.
Almost if you smell a little bit more, you do get a little bit of hop bitterness, but not Nelson-y. Oh.
I don't know. I'm having trouble. I'm getting a lot of almost like the deep sweet malt and that sour astringency. I'm getting maybe a little stone fruit.
I don't know. Let's just see what we get in the taste.
See what happens. It's a weird thing
I'm dying
to
try this.
Yeah.
We're dying to go through this, so let's do it.
It's not as sour as I thought it would be.
No.
It's pretty smooth.
Wow.
A little bit of sour right in the right at the back end of the finish, but it has some astringency, but it's not sour.
Yeah. The brandy that they said once it ages, it's gonna flatten out. It's always interesting to me when you get the tasting notes this is gonna happen in 2 years, 3 years, and they just know it's gonna happen. It's that pretty much did what it did. It's not super brandy, but you get
it has
you can see
brandy booziness. Not the boozy beer, but I can see the brandy boozy tasting note sort of. You know what I mean?
You don't drink 8% on this. You don't taste 8% at all.
No, you taste what? Fucking 4.5.
Yeah, this beer is.
Yeah, there's no booziness. There's no there's no strong finish. Its finish is super smooth, but it's an interesting tasting beer.
It's not something that I can say I've drank recently.
No.
Because I don't feel like it doesn't drink like a wild ale dry hop with Nelson. If we're talking they in the last Barrel Society before they switched the format, they had King Lear, and they had that was a double IPA with it was with Brett. And they had a couple other IPAs with Brett, and you could always get the sourness with the hops.
Mm-hmm.
And I know this is wild ale dry hopped. I know it's not the same as the double IPA with Brett, but normally you can get more of the sour, and I get this 4 years old. So this is a very interesting what we're getting here.
Yeah, I agree. It's
the fruity esters are coming through. It's very effervescent.
Yeah.
Whereas the mouthfeel, mouthfeel's very light. It's not prickly. It's more champagne carbonated.
It's very champagne-esque, yeah.
This would be great to have some champagne flutes New Year's Eve. Pop this in there.
You need more bottles of this?
No, this is it.
Oh, well, we're fucked then.
And after this, we're done with this beer.
For the 14s?
No. I mean, after this, we're done with Aurora.
Oh yeah, okay.
Never gonna have it again. Actually, well, Larry has it, so maybe we won't have it again. But yeah, this is an interesting. You're definitely getting more of the malty character, um, almost apple brandy, sour apple, which I think is what we're getting.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
I see it.
Yeah. But yeah, for a 4-year-old beer, I think it's matured nicely enough. I couldn't tell you what I thought of this beer 4 years ago. I assume it was probably very sour. I'm not going to try to make up. 4 years ago, I remember that it was like super tart and super fruity. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna fake it. I honestly don't remember. But I'd have to assume, given when Night Shift does wilds, their sour beers are usually pretty fucking sour, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to see what people say in the comments if you've had Aurora, if you've had it recently, if you remember what it tasted like back in the day, back 4 years ago, and if you're still at Night Shift, or if you were a brewer at Night Shift that brewed this and moved on, or anyone it's been 4 years, so who knows what's happened with the people's lives. Let us know in the comments. I would love to have a discussion, and I really hope that Mike and I keep up with what we're gonna say we're gonna do here. You need to remind me to put them in the fridge, because it's both of our responsibilities, even though it's in my beer cellar. If he doesn't remind me, I just don't fucking do shit. But anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Again, Night Shift Barrel Society 2014. Their Aurora, their Wild Ale Dry Hop with Nelson Sauvin. And I'm Sean.
I'm Mike.
And this
is Nerdsense.